Alright, girls, let's talk about the absolute shitstorm that MrBeast caused this April Fool's Day. I swear Twitter almost exploded after this one.
Wait, is this the one where he literally tweeted about burning down 20 million trees? I mean, the same guy who planted those trees?
Yep, our beloved Team Trees dude himself tweeted, "Proud to announce I've burned down 20 million trees. Can't wait to upload the video." And then, get this, hope I can use my YouTube money to fund blinding 1,000 kids. Holy crap, Jimmy.
Honestly, when I saw this, I was like, no way. He's got to be joking, right? But man, people lost it. Twitter went nuts instantly.
Well, obviously it's a joke, but the whole point was shock value, right? It's kind of genius from a purely provocative standpoint.
Sure, but provocative or not, it's risky as hell. This isn't some random influencer making jokes. This is MrBeast, the guy who's built an empire around philanthropy and charity. People expect him to be a good guy.
Yeah, but isn't that precisely why it's hilarious? The irony's just chef's kiss. He literally spent years planting those trees and curing blindness. Now he's casually tweeting about torching forests and taking vision away. That's peak humor, honestly.
True, but humor is subjective. Think about how many took it seriously or just didn't get the joke. If you aren't familiar with MrBeast's style, this tweet might legitimately terrify you.
Exactly. Let's not forget that burning trees and joking about disabilities, like blindness, is deeply fucked up territory for a lot of people. Some topics are sensitive for good reason.
Come on, Nina, lighten up. We're talking about MrBeast, the guy who cured blindness for real. You think he's suddenly gone full villain mode overnight?
Obviously not, but that's the point. With his level of influence, some boundaries are essential. Edgy humor is one thing. Trivializing disabilities and serious environmental issues is something else.
It's true. I mean, I appreciate dark humor. It pushes boundaries, gets people talking. But when you're MrBeast level famous, jokes aren't just jokes anymore. They're statements. They're PR moves, intentional or not.
Yeah, and Twitter amplifies everything by like 1,000%. You tweet something edgy or shocking, suddenly millions of people have seen it, debated it, dissected it. Instant virality, baby.
Yeah, instant backlash too. He's lucky he's MrBeast. If this had been anyone else, they'd be cancelled into oblivion right now.
Maybe that's why he can afford this type of humor. His brand is bulletproof. Even if he screws up, the good he's done balances it out, at least for his fans.
Exactly. Dude cured blindness, planted millions of trees. What's one fake forest fire or a joke about blindness gonna do? Lighten up, people.
Look, humor and controversy aren't mutually exclusive. I get pushing the envelope, but we also need to consider the optics. Especially as influencers, there's responsibility to the audience.
Yeah, Nina has a point. Imagine kids seeing their idol joking about stuff like this and not understanding the sarcasm. Suddenly burning forests sounds funny? Yikes.
Oh, please, Allah. If anyone's taking life lessons from a prank tweet, that's on them.
But isn't that exactly how influential content works? Whether we like it or not, everything influencers say affects the audience in subtle ways. That's literally why they're called influencers.
Agreed. Look at Logan Paul's suicide forest stunt from years ago. The backlash nearly ended his career. Edgy content can define your legacy, good or bad.
Yeah, but Logan Paul's thing wasn't satire. MrBeast's tweet was obviously satirical. Everyone knows he's not actually burning trees or blinding kids.
Sure, but the point is the intention versus interpretation. Even satire can blow up badly if your audience misreads it or finds it insensitive. Humor doesn't absolve you from backlash.
Totally. But isn't that the challenge creators face now? Being original and provocative without stepping over the line?
Well, crossing the line is the whole appeal sometimes, isn't it? MrBeast knew exactly what he was doing. He knew people would react like crazy. That's why we're even talking about it.
So he basically played us all? Great.
Oh, Nina, don't pretend you don't secretly love the drama. You're thriving in this debate right now.
Okay, maybe a little. But seriously, do you really think he'd risk ruining his entire image just for an April Fool's prank?
Maybe he trusts his audience to get the joke. Most people know the context. They understand he isn't serious, but it still sparks debate about responsibility and ethics.
Yeah, fair point. Humor is powerful. It sparks conversation, but also controversy. It's a double-edged sword.
Exactly. It's all about balance. Push boundaries enough to keep it fresh, but don't trivialize or demean serious issues. That's where he maybe crossed a line this time.
Maybe that's exactly the takeaway. Creators need to find ways to innovate content without turning sensitive topics into cheap punchlines. Humor should make you think, not cringe.
So what you're saying is, next time Mr. Beast jokes about burning down a forest, he should add a nice little disclaimer. No trees were harmed in the making of this.
Maybe that would help some of the more sensitive folks sleep better.
Honestly, Kiki, I'd watch that video.
All right, Mr. Beast, you've heard us. Next time, throw in a disclaimer for Nina's sake. And guys, don't forget to laugh. Seriously, life's way too short to get so worked up over tweets.